Srinivasa. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedashe Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pateye Namaha. Pratamo Hanuman Nama Dvitiyo Bhimayevacha Purna Pragnya Tritiyastu Bhagavad Karya Sadhakaha. I am Akshara Prem, disciple of Srimati Harini Pagadal and a student of Vijayamala Adhyatmaka Gurukula. Today I am going to talk about the introductory verses of the great magnum opus written by Sri Padarayaru, known as the Madhwanama. Sri Padarayaru has embedded the essence of Harivayu Stuti in Kannada Sahitya. This Madhwanama talks about the Moola Rupa of Vayudevru in 4 padyas, the valor and devotion of Hanuman in 7 padyas, the humility, strength and righteousness of Bhimasena Devru in 11 padyas, and the wisdom and spirituality of Madhwacharya in 7 padyas. And the Falastuti has been written by the great Jagannatha Dasaru. Bowing to this great Guru Sri Padarayaru with the Dhyana Sloka. Jnana Vairagya Bhaktyadi Kalyana Gunashalina Lakshmi Narayana Munim Vande Vidya Gurun Mama Tam Vande Narasimha Tirtha Nilayam Sri Vyasarat Pujitam Dhyayantam Manasa Narasimha Charanam Sri Padarajam Gurum. Let us dwell into the Madhwanama, starting with the Pallavi and the Padya after the Pallavi. Jai Jai Jagatrana Jagadolage Sutrana Akhila Guna Saddhama Madhwanama 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 Jaya Jaya. Jaya here refers to auspiciousness. So here it is a prayer to Lord Vayu to bless us with auspiciousness. We also notice that Jaya occurs twice in this line. The other Jaya signifies Bhimasena Devuru and Mahabharata initially was known as Jaya. Jagatrana. Trana has many meanings. It means Rakshane, Bala, Jnana, Samarthya. The one who has all these attributes protect the Jivatmas, and that is none other than our Mukhya Prana Devru. He protects the Jivatmas in 5 rupas, namely Prana, Apana, Udana, Samana and Vyana. Purandara Dasaru writes, Pranigala Pranodhara Pranaranduttama Pranapana Vyanodana Samanarullutkrishtha Kalirano Kaya Karma Chakrushrindriyagarige Trana Kottu Salahuva Jnana Guru Mukhya Prana Trana Kottu Salahuvanu. It means that Lord Vayu blesses us with the attributes of Bhakti, Jnana and Samarthya. Here in Jagadolage Sutrana, Su is added to the word Trana, which means that Lord Vayu is the Uttama or Shrestha of all the Jivatmas. As we understand, SriMadhwacharya and Lakshmi Devi are Akshara Jivis and all others are classified as Jivatmas. And since Lord Vayu is the Uttama or Shrestha of the Jivatmas, he is known as Jivottama. Akhila Guna Saddhama. Narayana is considered as Ananta Koti Guna Paripurna. In Harikatamrita Sara, Jagannatha Dasaru states that Shri Lakshmi is still contemplating on the Ananta Kalyana Gunas of Paramatma. Such Paramatma whose Ananta Kalyana Gunas finds his abode in Mukhya Prana Devru. The other way of understanding this would be that Mukhya Prana Devru has all the required auspiciousness as he is Jivottama. Hence, he makes a perfect abode for Srimad Narayana. The Madhwanama. Madhva means Madhu plus Va. Madhu means Ananda and Va means Tirtha. So here, Lord Vayu leads us to moksha, which gives us the Ananda. Va also means Shastras. So in turn, we are guided by the right Shastras toward moksha. The first Padya. ಆವಕಚ್ಚಪರೂಪದಿಂದಲಂದೋದಕವ ಓವಿಧರಿಸಿದ ಶೇಷಮೂರುತಿಯನು ಆವವನ ಬಲಿವಿರಿದು ಹರಿಯ ಸುರರೈದುವರು ಆವಾಯು ನಮ್ಮ ಕುಲಗುರುರಾಯನು. This padya explains the composition of the entire Brahmanda. The entire Brahmanda starts with the Meru Parvata being the centermost. And around the Meru Parvata is our Bhuloka realm. Above the Meru Parvata, there are 6 more lokas, which are Bhuva, Swargaloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka and Satloka. Below the Meru Parvata are the lokas which are Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala and Patala. Andodaka means liquid matter in which the lokas below the Meru Parvata are submerged. Avakachapa Rupa. Vayudevru in his Kurma Vayurupi is holding Seshadevru. Seshadevru is the one who holds the entire Brahmanda, which is comprised of these lokas, which is the size of a mustard seed on only one of his 1,000 heads. So here Lord Vayu is holding Seshadevru. O Vidarisida Shesha Murutiyanu. Since Seshadevru is holding the entire Brahmanda on one of his 1,000 heads, Lord Vayu is graciously holding Seshadevru and thereby the Brahmanda with utmost care. The four limbs of the Vayu Kurma extend from the four corners of the Brahmanda, with his head facing east and his tail facing west. And this entire setup of the Brahmanda is held by the Narayana Kurma Rupi. Narayana Kurma Rupa is so huge and magnanimous, it is impossible to fathom the size of him. The word Narayana, in which Sri Srinivasa Tirtharu explains, is made up of this. Nara means Seshadevru, and Nara means the one who is the abode to. So that means Nara is referred to as Lord Mukhya Pranadevaru, as he is the one holding Seshadevru. So Ayana also means an abode to. So Narayana means the one who is an abode to Nara, which is Vayudevru, and Vayudevru is an abode to Nara, which is Sheshadevru, who is thereby holding the entire Brahmanda on his head. It is impossible to fathom the size of Narayana Kurma, as Vayudevru hangs on to the tail of Narayana Kurma and Seshadevru hangs on to the tail of Vayudevru, and thereby this is the composition of the entire Brahmanda. Avavana Balivididu Hariya Suraraiduvaru. This line again defines that Lord Vayu is the Jivottama and all the other devatas approach Lord Hari through Lord Vayu. Purandaradasaru beautifully depicts this from the Ramayana that Sugriva stood for Dharma and believed in Hanuman and thus was also believing in Sri Rama. Thus he fought valiantly and acquired the kingdom of Kishkinda back from Vali, who in turn did not stand for Dharma and thus was defeated. And the same thing happened was when Lord Hanuman was brought to the court of Ravana. Ravana asked, "Who are you? Where are you from?" Lord Hanuman roars, "I am the Ramadhuta. A Ravana, surrender to Sri Rama and he'll forgive you." Ravana was arrogant. He doubted and mocked Sri Rama, but was in turn defeated by him. Meanwhile, Vibhishana stood for Dharma and sided with Sri Rama and thus became the king of Lanka. This line states what had happened when these devatas surrendered to Lord Hari by surrendering to Lord Vayu. Hanumananam Bida Sugriva Gedda, Hanumananam Bida Sugriva Gedda, Hanumananam Bada Valiyu Beda, Hanumananam Bada Valiyu Beda, Hanumanamatave Hariyamatavo, Hanumananam Bida Vibhishana Gedda, Hanumananam Bida Vibhishana Gedda, Hanumananam Bada Ravana Beda, Hanumananam Bada Ravana Beda, Hanumanamatave Yamatavo Hariyamatave Hanumanamatavo. Avayu Namma Kula Guru Rayanu. In this line, Kula does not refer to a specific Kula but instead refers to all the Jivatamas. And here Raya means king or ruler, which thus defines that Lord Vayu is the king of the Gurus of our Kula. Purandaradasaru says, Guru Mina Gulamana Guvatanaka Doreya Danna Mukuti. Guruvina Gulamana Guvatanaka Doreya Danna Mukuti. Pariparishasravanodidarenu Vyartavayitu Bhakuti. Guruvina Gulamana Guvatanaka Doreya Danna Mukuti. Vayudevru is the epitome of bhakti, jnana, samarthya, prajna, medha, dhriti, sthiti, yoga, prana and bhala. So here we bow to Lord Vayudevru to grant us with mukti, bhakti and jnana. So on the occasion of Madhva Navami, I would like to bow down to Vayudevuru, and I would also like to thank Harini Atte for teaching me the Madhva Nama and giving me the opportunity today to talk about our Acharyaru. Hari Sarvottama Vayu Jeevottama. Shri Krishnarpanamastu.